Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if we can get more closer to that. Let's do it this way. There we go. Just seen that. What's the replay? I want to talk about this for a moment. Okay. Hi, come on in. Going to get started shortly in a moment. Just getting set up. Whoops, stay. Flexible tripod's pretty strange. Okay. Hi there. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. My name is Barry Selby. Folks are going to come on in. They're going to come in. Hi, David. Good to see you. Nice. You're up in 2 more people after me, I think. Katia, nice to have you here. Sarah, nice to have you join me. Everyone coming in, thank you. If you haven't been following me before, please do the official things, which is swipe right on the iPhone, swipe down up on the Droid, tap on follow me, and please do the supportive things, which is to go on to the share side and hit share on Twitter, invite your followers on Periscope, and tap on the screen for hearts. Lots of hearts and lots of love. So thanks for coming and joining me. My name is Barry Selby. I'm the heartbreak repair specialist. I'm a love and relationship expert, and I'm also a #1 best-selling author. Thank you. Glad you like my voice. It's been interesting glitches today and yesterday. I think Periscope's going through some growing pains with the connections and falling about. So, language of love. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about today. This theme is about the power of. Sorry, I look at my notes on my computer because the master of the art of language and communication. Okay, one thing I want to say. Our scopers of the last hour and a half have covered so much territory, a lot of which I would cover too, so I don't have to, which is really nice. So I can get to something we didn't talk about yet. At least I don't think I heard it yet. And this is the key. And I'll get to, let's make sure everyone's coming on. People are coming on, just let me go recap, leave you in suspense for a moment. Make sure, please, that if you're here for the first time, you swipe right on the iPhone, up on the Droid, tap on follow me, share on Twitter, share with your followers, tap on the screen for hearts. This is the group, by the way, to give you a quick tag for that, Perry10k/join is where you can find about Perry10k. That's where we rock. We'll see about that at the end. This scope, I actually have about 3 things I want to talk about, different related things about communication and language. First of all, we have 2 ears, 1 mouth. That's a spiritual indication. We're meant to listen more than we talk. And in communication, a lot of times we forget to do that. So, yes, come on down, enjoy this. But I want to say this about this whole point. In communication, 90% of the time it seems to be, in my experience watching with clients and with other people we talk about, when someone's talking to us, we're actually preparing our response before we even finish listening to what they're saying. Are any of you guilty of this? I suspect you might be. How do you expect, because we tend to have one-way communications, like we're not duplex, we're simplex in terms of our communication. We hear first, then we talk. We don't hear and talk at the same time effectively because we can't store what's coming in. We're busy resonating in our heads with our language going out. That's why Periscope's challenging and positive in 2 ways, because it's hard to stay focused on your topic when someone's typing comments and you're trying to respond to the comments. So in communication with people, I recommend highly that what you do is this. When they're talking to you, shut up. And I mean shut up in here too. Unless you're trying to understand what they're saying, it's not your job to prepare an answer until you finish listening to what they're saying, because what they're saying is important, ideally. If you've got someone who's boring, it's a different conversation, but in this context, listen to what people are saying. Fully, shut up, yes, shut up and listen to what they're saying until they finish. You have the time, as was indicated in the previous scope by Michelle, that you can be silent for a minute as you can compose your response. You know? That's why I have 2 ears, 1 mouth. This is my reminder to you viscerally to explain this and understand this. I talk about it in this. This is actually chapter 22 in my book, because I talk about this in my book and other books. So that one I think is clear. Standalone point. Listen more than you talk, and listen first before you respond. 1 mouth. So that when you are responding to someone, you're listening to all that they say. And yes, as Garth said earlier in the previous hour, the language they speak through. It's not just the words they say, but how their face expresses, how their body language is. So you can actually listen to all of their communication. Because the language you speak is only 7% of our communication. 93% is the sound of our voice and the physical posture and our body language and our facial expressions. So it isn't the words, it's everything we send. So if you're a good listener, you pick up all of the details and you respond to all of what they said, not just to the words they said. Yes, exactly. So being able to speak, so also knows your initial response, not always the true one. Step back and listen to yourself. I'm not sure that's relevant about fighting in the bath. That's okay. Different topic. One other thing I want to say to you, and this is a spiritual principle, just to get clear about this one. I've got time for this one. When you speak about yourself, Watch your language. What I mean is this. If you do any spiritual studies, which I've done for many years, the phrase I am is another word for God. I'll sit with that for a second. Yes, the phrase I am is another word for God. When you say I am that I am, it's saying I'm one with Spirit, one with God. Now, I know those people who believe God is outside yourself won't understand this, and I appreciate that. I've been through 30 years of study about this stuff, and I firmly believe it. When we say I am happy, I am sad, I am anything else, you're tying yourself into saying that God is or God isn't in yourself. And bottom line is this. Anything you say I am in front of is declaring a state of being. If you say I am pissed off about money situation, then you're affirming negative stuff for yourself. It doesn't help you get anywhere. If you say, though, instead, I am creating new financial incomes and new avenues for income to come to me, that's affirming the truth. So your language is vital for your self-talk. I mean, this is not about anybody else right now. This is your self-talk. Thank you for that. I'm glad you can touch this one. Yeah, I appreciate that. And also, by the way, you did notice I put way too many ears in the emojis in my Periscope title to make sure you got the point about hearing. So, sorry about that. Yeah, we can do things to contract that. It's true. So, I've had to edit that myself. I do appreciate that. About long titles. So, second point is this. Watch the language you say in the world. 3 minutes. Thank you for that, Cindy. So, I am. Make sure that I am goes into a positive direction, not a negative one, so you declare for your truth. If you say I am, you are stating an actual state of being. Exactly my point. Thank you for that. That is right on point about this. And that's what I want to say about this is that you create your reality by what you say. So, just to recap, first point is when you're listening, listen fully. One, listen to what they say till they finish saying what they're saying, so you can hear the whole context. Secondly, be aware of what you feel from them in their presence. You're welcome. Their presence is what tells the story, because again, 93% of what you say is not the word you say. It's your body language, your tonality, your facial expression. That communicates more volumes of beyond what is said in the word. That's why emails are so crazy. And texting, forget about it. It's useless for communication. That's why I love Periscope, because Periscope, by the way, is a powerful avenue, because when you're watching someone on Periscope, you get to hear their words, see the facial expression, and the body language on camera. That's a much more full, effective communication style than just a phone call or typing or texting. So that's one reason I love Periscope. Second thing, again, is your value of what you say is I am. You create your reality, you create your truth by what you say and declare. One third thing I'm dropping quickly, this is a different book than mine, but by Gary Chapman, which is the 5 love languages. In relationships, just drop one quickly. If you're with a partner, you need to know what their language of love is. It isn't always verbal. For many people, it's acts of service or quality time or something else. Just pick up the book or read through the book, The 5 Love Languages. I'll tell you about it offline if you want to follow me and find out more about me. I'll tell you about it directly. But the 5 love languages are 5 ways that you listen and hear from people. And it's true for any relationship, not just romantic ones. That you can pick up from things what they value as communication. To know that you care, that you love about them, you appreciate them. That's powerful. So just recommendation is that's a good book in business as well as in relationship. Because that book teaches you about this stuff. About how you take value. So I know for myself, actually, physical touch is a primary loving language for me. Some of the people tell me stuff, I don't hear it, but when they touch me, I connect to it. The book is called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It's on Amazon, it's everywhere, it's been around for a long time. He's written about 5 other books. Of course, my book I won't promote here. No, I won't promote my book anywhere here. Sorry, I had to do that. But you watch my scopes, the love scopes, I talk about this a lot more in my love scopes too, but that's a powerful book I recommend highly, is his book. So I hope that recommendation helps you. I know it's about like a minute left, less than a minute. Who's up next and can post emojis on my site, on my page here so people can see it? Yeah, there is 5 Languages by Gary Chapman. Great. So I hope you love it. And thank you. I'm glad you like my book too. 50 Ways to Love Your Lover is another book that I recommend because it's written by me. But I'll tell you about that in another scope. She already went set up? Great. So up next is Tamara Shipper. She's up next. That's T Shipper with a SCH. And I'll be inviting you to follow that. So if you're not already following me, please make sure you swipe right on the iPhone, swipe up on the Droid and tap follow me. Because then I'll be telling you to follow my recommendations when I go to follow the rest of the Barry 10K people too. Okay? So any questions, thoughts before I sign off, because I'm here for another 30 seconds till she goes live. And thank you for the hearts, by the way. I appreciate all the tapping of the hearts and love and stuff. Oh, my book is on Amazon. Sorry, quick thing. 50 Ways to Love Your Lover is on Amazon.com. It's physical book and Kindle version. See right there. There's also a PDF on my site, which is barryselby.com. All right? That's the plug. Shouldn't have done that. I know we're not supposed to do plugs in there, Perry 10K. So I'm glad you like. Follow my scopes. Make sure you follow me. I do scopes every day on love and relationships, as well as an occasional Perry tip scope as well. And my voice is about the same in each of those. So if you like listening to my words, thank you. I appreciate that. Any other thoughts, questions? I want to hang on until Tamara's fully live and running on her scope. I'm loving the topic, by the way, today. It's a really good one. You are asked, Barry, and is okay. Okay, thank you, Katya. I want to make sure I keep the boundaries clean, you know. I will be doing an audio version of my book, probably towards the end of the year. So, yes, keep looking out for that. If you follow me on my website, you join my email list, I'll notify you when it's up and running for that, the audio book. Thank you, Katya, for the clarification. Glad I was on track. And Tamara's live, I just saw. Is that true? Double check somebody. Tamara... Of course. I've had a lot of women asking me for that, for some strange reason, for the last 2 years since my book came out, physically. So Katya, I love the plug. Yeah, I've got a friend of mine who's got a studio who's been promising to make time for me to go in there and to do that. So Katya, it's a silky voice. The silky voice. Thank you so much. Tamara's live, I believe. She should be by now. Is she going live? Because I wanted to make sure I can drop off the scope and get back onto hers. And you can follow me there. Just double checking confirmation, please. Is she live officially? Because I know we've had some we've had some Periscope issues today and yesterday. She isn't in your feed. Okay. Well, somebody said she was live. I'll hang on till I know for sure, because this is interaction. We keep the Perry 10K group going solid. Okay, people are joining in this scope. If you haven't followed me before, make sure you do swipe right now, phone, swipe up on the droid and tap follow me. She is live. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to pop out of here and drop on her scope. Yes, I got that. Thank you. All right. Thanks for watching my scope. Please follow me on Periscope. I do lots of stuff about love and relationships, and communication is a part of that, big time. I'll see you later. I'll be back. Thank you, David. The smooth stylings of Barry Selby. I like that. All right, David, so you'll be on after Tamara, so let's go watch Tamara together, and I'll see you in the next scope.